But for my sister's 18th birthday, I decided to crank things up a notch, maybe a little too high. It was a big deal, you know, trying to get teen, and I wanted to do something really special, so even though I usually stick to... Hey everyone, my name's Maede, and I scored a band 9 in IELTS Speaking test. Today we're focusing on speaking part 2 to boost your fluency and also confidence. So here's your topic for today. Describe a risk that you took that you thought would lead to a terrible result, but ended up with a positive result. So feel free to pause and take some notes if you wish, and just really let the idea sink in. And after that, I will give you my sample answer. Okay, let's dive into the sample answer. Let's start with this. Baking is my happy place, a way to chill out and get creative. But for my sister's 18th birthday, I decided to crank things up a notch, maybe a little too high. It was a big deal, you know, turning 18, and I wanted to do something really special. So even though I usually stick to muffins and cookies, I decided to bake a 3-tiered cake. Never done one before, not even close. I was a nervous wreck. This cake was supposed to be the star of the show, with a whole bunch of people coming over, her friends, family, the whole lot. The recipe called for all sorts of goodies: fluffy vanilla sponge cake, rich buttercream frosting, and a bunch of berries for some color. So each layer had to be perfect. Baked just right, then cooled and frosted smooth. The baking itself was pretty stressful. Like, the first 2 layers came out of the oven looking amazing, golden brown and all puffed up. But when I prepared the last layer, my stomach did a flip-flop. Lots of thoughts were racing through my head, and I started to just frost each layer. So I frosted each layer, balancing them on top of each other like a bubbly tower. So finally it was done. A 3-tiered masterpiece with berries and a dusting of icing sugar. So my hands were still a little shaky, but a wave of relief washed over me, and I didn't just face my fear, I actually made something really awesome. So the party was a blast, and the cake, the absolute star. Everyone loved it, raving about how delicious it was and how cool it looked. So looking back, that day showed me that even if you're scared and trying something new, you might just surprise yourself. Like they say, no guts, no glory. Thanks so much for watching. I highly recommend watching this video a few times to fully master the topic. Also, I'll be uploading a detailed file in the description below with all the key points we covered, so make sure to check it.